Hey friends, and welcome to another Powered Arena Cube draft. If you're new here, my name is Cody Lee. I upload a new draft video every single day. I like to think I'm pretty good at it, so if that's something that interests you, if you want to learn, grow with me, learn how to do this content thing, and play some Magic, I'd love to earn your subscription, and I'd really appreciate it. But let's jump into pack one and see what we've got. So immediately I'm seeing these 4 cards, and they are all sick. Underworld Breach is also super cool. I've not tried to do the Underworld Breach thing. It's something that we could do. I do think I'd rather take the Animate Dead in this instance. Passing Portal, Grizzlebrand, and Vampiric is a little bit like meh. But Animate Dead's just an extremely strong card. And the fact that it's an uncommon is kind of crazy to me. But Vampiric Tutor might be the second best card here. Honestly, if I wanted to just be in the aggressive deck, taking a Hazard or a Chain Lightning might be the better play. But Animate Dead is going to be good for us in most decks, regardless of anything else. So let's take the Animate Dead, and let's see what happens after that. Here. Honestly, I'm looking at like Pyrogoyf. So if you guys didn't know, 17 lands is like they keep track of stats and stuff like that. They came out with stats for the Powered Arena Cube, and Pyrogoyf is like one of the highest win rate cards. So I do think I want to take the Pyrogoyf, and I wouldn't mind being in like a black-red reanimator kind of mid-rangey type dealio. Ugin Eye of Storms is also very interesting to me. I wouldn't mind being in the Ugin deck. Chrome Mox is also interesting, but I think Pyrogoyf just being the strongest card, we're going to take that. Following that up with Deathgreeter's Champion. So Deathgreeter's Champion is the #1 win rate card. You may cast a spell for its dash cost. If you do, it gains haste, and it's returned from the battlefield to its owner's hand. Back up when this creature enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. It also gains the abilities printed below, which is double strike and haste. Yeah, so we're going to take that. Be sad about passing Descendant of Storms, but we're going to be like the 2 strongest red cards right now. We're going to follow that up with a Lelia, which is another one of the strongest red cards. Collective Brutality would be interesting, but we're at this point pretty straight into the red here, and I'm going to stay pretty heavy on that. And, ooh, do I have a bunch of build up here? I do, okay. So let's try to be a little bit quicker. Legion, Path. I think Path to Exile is what we're going to be looking at here. There's no red-white. This is the only red card. We're not really looking at anything else, and there's no black that would put me in there. Thieving Skydiver might be interesting, but we're going to take Path to Exile as a removal spell. Generous Plunderer, Giver of Rooms, Luminarch Aspirant is what we're going to take. This 2-drop is again, all of these cards are very, very high on the win rateometer. Because Luminarch Aspirant and Parallax Wave and Giver of Runes, like all 3 of the, I think Giver of Runes is on there. I'm not 100% sure. This one's less important. Luminarch Aspirant and Parallax Wave, though. I do think I'm going to take the Luminarch Aspirant and be sad about having to pass the other ones. Gut. What in the world? Isn't Gut like the best card? There's an Ademian, a Cathar, and a Smuggler's Copter. So Smuggler's Copter is very, very strong. 2 mana for a 3/3 vehicle. Crew 1, flying. Whenever this vehicle attacks or blocks, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. But Ademi is a 2-drop with flash, and it does things. So I think I'm going to take that. We're a little light on the 2-drops right now. That's the only reason I'm mentioning that. Smuggler's Copter is interesting to me, but we definitely want to have the 2-drops. Here, I am going to take... Oh my goodness. Look at all these red-white cards coming around. I want this Chain Lightning, but I think I want the red-white land. I would also not mind the Hazoret. Indestructible Haste, discard a card. I think I'm going to take the Hazoret. Flame Slash, Pyrokinesis, Bone Crusher Giant. Bone Crusher Giant's just really good. Whenever this creature becomes a target with a spell, it deals 2 damage. It's a 3 mana 4/3, and it does 2 damage to any target. So, like, here for that. Descendant of Storms. All those green cards. Sarah Paragon. We'll keep it. And that's probably as many 4-drops as we want. We probably are... Well, this is a 2-drop. We probably take 1 or 2 more 3-drops, and then I want a bunch of 2 and 1 drops. Descendant of Storms is interesting, not great. It is a 1-drop, so we're going to keep it in the deck for now. Blade Splicer. We'll put it in the deck, but that's probably one of the first to be cut. Pyrite Spellbomb we'll put into the deck. Arena of Glory we will play. There's a Ragavan, Mana Drain, Glory Bringer. I'm going to take the Ragavan. We're going to hope that the Glory Bringer comes back around. We'll also accept Prismatic Vista or Get Lost. Minsk and Boo Timeless Heroes is a really, really good card. It's another one that has a really high win rate. But we're not in green. We're in white. And we're going to take the Ragavan anyway. After Ragavan, I do think it would be Glory Bringer, even though it's a 5-drop. Thankfully, we can take Ragavan. We don't really have to worry about it. And we wield a lot of the red-white cards. Screaming Nemesis, Split Skin. There's a Felia and a Containment Priest. Ooh, and a Stoneforge. We don't have any... Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Felia. Just because Felia is so insanely strong. But we don't have any equipment for the Stoneforge. Even though I think this is probably one of the coolest cards ever. I love this art style. The art on this card is absolutely phenomenal. Livia Prima, like, I want to go Google that name. You know what? Actually, I'm going to pull up a browser. Heck yeah. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Sometimes there are more important things to do. There is a red-white land. There's also a Gideon and a Chandra. So do we want a Gideon or do we want a Chandra? And I do think we would probably rather Voltaire and Epicure. 1 mana, 1/1? No. Probably Gideon. Gideon's a constant stream of creatures. Chandra's removal and card advantage and some equipment. But let's take the Gideon.
I will defend the weak at every opportunity.
I do like the Virtue of Loyalty a lot. There is a Persist here, which is kind of crazy, and a Dothai Voidwalker. But yeah, we're going to take the Virtue of Loyalty. Virtue of Loyalty is probably one of my favorite cards that I am, like, very impressed with. I love the value on this. This is insane value. It has some good power. Like, this is a great card. Mistmoors, Mox Diamond, Lavamancer, Tendrils. So Overlord of the Mistmoors is interesting. I do think we're going to take the Mox Diamond. It doesn't really count as a land, but being able to get out a 2-drop on turn 1, very good. 3-drop, any of these 3-drops on turn 2. Intrepid Adversary. Ooh, Showdown of the Scalds is amazing. Another one of those very high win rate cards, but we're really kind of good on the 4-drops, and we want early game stuff. So let's take the 3/1 with Lifelink. Lion's Eye Valky, there's an Elite Spellbinder and an Oust. Demio, Collector of Tales. Spells and abilities your opponent's control can't cause you to discard cards or sacrifice permanents. Choose a non-land card name, then reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put all cards with the chosen name among them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Interesting. So Elite Spellbinder or Detective's Phoenix. I do think we're probably going to take Detective's Phoenix because it gives... Well, no, this gives interaction. So let's take the 3/1 interaction. Goldspan Dragon is interesting, but we're going to take Adeline Resplendent Cathar. Witch Enchanter is very interesting to me, but Adeline's very strong. You're just creating constant one. Yeah, let's take it. It is just very strong. Get Lost and Glorybringer came back around. We're going to take Glorybringer. We're real heavy on creatures, but we're going to have a full red-white deck after this. Screaming Nemesis. And the Chandra came back around, but we're going to take the red-white land. Tribal Flames go into the sideboard. Grim Lavamancer to the sideboard. Showdown of the Scalds came around. Okay. So I think Hazoret's gone. Blade Splicer, like I said, I think is gone. Elite Spellbinder might be gone. Lightstale, Kellen, Power, Ancient Tomb. Now, I do think we take Ancient Tomb. Lightstall Inquisitor and Kellen Planar Trailblazer are both interesting to me. Monastery Swiftspear is less interesting, but I do think we take the Ancient Tomb. Ancient Tomb's just very, very strong. If we can Ancient Tomb Mox Diamond on turn 1 and then play out like, I don't know, Lelia or Screaming Nemesis, or we couldn't play Adeline. Turn 2ing any of these 4-drops. We are sitting here with a really, really nice vault percentage, which is kind of cool. I've also just been kind of racking up gold, letting that slowly accumulate over time. I do want more 1 and 2 drops. We're sitting here on 2 1-drops. We do have 4 2-drops, but I would like to pick up like 4 more 1-drops and probably 3 more 2-drops. And considering we're at playables, we're going to be making some cuts. Winds of Abandon. Sunbillow Verge. I do think we want the land. Hired Claw, though. We're going to take the Hired Claw. Well, let's take the Winds of Abandon. So we have the removal spell. Ocelot Pride. Oh, yay! That's a really good one. Love that for us. Figure of Destiny. I hope we real. Figure of Voice. Inspiring Vantage, even. Fear of Missing Out is exactly what we want. 2 mana, 2/3. When it enters, discard a card, draw a card, Delirium if it attacks, blah, 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 blah. You sometimes get a second combat. If there are 4 more card types among cards in your graveyard, untap target creature. After this phase, there's an additional combat phase. It's pretty sick. Monstrous Rage, Galvanic Blast, Sanguine Evangelist. Look at the opponent's hand, then choose a card type other than creature. Spells of the chosen type cost 1 more to cast. 2 mana, 1/1. Deals damage. Whenever you discard a card. I do think I want the Monstrous Rage. I'm trying to think, and it's like Galvanic Blast, maybe. Let's take the Monstrous Rage. Robber of the Rich, Dragon's Rage Channeler. Arid Mesa. Reach Haste, 2 mana. We are good on playables, so let's grab the land to fix up our mana. First Strike Menace. There's a Rabble Master, though. And there's also a Kythian. Let's grab the Kythian. Ooh. Hellrider, Tursa. I want all of these. So Tersa is the discard. Hellrider gives you the whatever. Create a treasure, may discard up to 2 cards if you do draw that. I think we're going to take the Draconautics Engineer. I want all of those cards. There's Kellen. There's Hired Claw, but the Sunbillow Verge is going to be a little bit better for us. We're going to cut the Elite Spellbinder. Voice of Victory. Do we want the Figure of Destiny? Yeah, let's take the Voice of Victory. Sideboard. Evora Insatiable here. Whenever you discard a card, put a counter on her. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. We've got a very, very, very interesting little deck here. We've got some good cuts that we can make. Get that out of here. Descendant of Storms, I think, is gone. How are we looking on lands? We have 17. We're probably going to go down to 16, which is cutting. One of the red sources. I do think we're cutting Vora. This is technically like a land that requires discarding of a land. Virtue of Loyalty stays, Adeline stays, Bone Crusher goes over there. Got Carrie Zev is gone. Gideon. Oh my goodness. Like, what am I cutting here? Draconautics. Like Kythian Voice of Victory. And, well, no, let's take the Voice of Victory back. We're sitting on 7 spells. What are the 7 spells? Path, Monstrous. Let's grab Monstrous. We're not going to be doing much in combat. Sarah Paragon, Virtue of Loyalty, Glorybringer. Is it Bone Crusher Giant that we cut? Whenever this creature becomes target sold. Can't be prevented. Yeah, let's get rid of Bone Crusher Giant. And let's run it. This is a crazy deck. I think we have quite a bit of power in here. But let's cross our fingers that it goes well for us. I can't be convinced that I have built this correctly. Razor. Path of Exile, Phalia Pyrograph. We're going to keep. We're going to Plains. Caracas. We're going to hit that immediately. We're going to play this. A 1-3. Broadside, Bamboo, Menace, and Haste. Sure. I wanted to stack those in the way that I wanted. Decline. I really should go into settings and change that up, shouldn't I? Gameplay. Auto apply, enable gameplay, auto order triggered abilities. Seasoned Pyromancer, that enters. You can, what is it, discard? And then you create tokens for each non-land card, so you discarded 2 lands. Fair. Why did he get a land there? So I'm going to Pyrogoyf, hit that. I'm gonna tag. And I'm gonna play this. Mox Pearl, nice. I didn't pick up any power in this. Oh, Parallax Wave is scary, actually. I'm gonna auto pay to play the Gideon. And I'm just gonna start pooping out tokens. And this is why it's better than Chandra. Swords, I'm gonna gain some life. There. Okay. So, if 4 damage to target non-dragon creature. So I'm gonna hit that. If I make this a 5/5, I make him so it has to block.
Fight for justice.
Oh, he can Caracas it. Oh, that's so bad. Oops. This enchantment leaves the battlefield. Oh, no. No blacks. That's my bad. 100% my bad. Ooh. So we're gonna play this.
Gideon Jura, at your service. Let me turn the tide of battle.
So next turn I get those back. Not that they're gonna really, I mean they will help if I get them back. But I need to be able to survive for that to happen. Crocus is extremely powerful, though, I will say. So this is cutting me off from 2 mana. I go down to 2. They can kill me. Knight ally creature token.
I am blessed by the gods.
So how do I want to do this? I can cast this with dash, still get that in. I'm gonna have 2 blockers, so yeah. Let's just do it. What card did I exile? Plains? Great. Cool. So that does nothing. Pass to the end turn. Fading 5 resolves. I got those back. That's nice. Hopefully they have nothing. One, two, three, four, five, six. So he can't Caracas and pump this. Whenever this creature attacks for the first time, you should if there are 4 more card types. Oh no. Yeah, that's a good game. Dang. Yeah, they had a lot of the like white red power aggro cards, but I'm kind of here for that. They had a good deck. I think I might have misplayed a little bit in there, but still, that was some good. We were definitely gathering magic there. Now let's see. Ooh, we're gonna keep this. And I do think we're gonna lead with just a blank Ragavan. A Mox Mountain Mox Pearl Dahlia. Okay. I got an Ancient Tomb from him. 4 mana. I mean, I will also have 4 mana, but... Mox Pearl is a very strong Magic the Gathering card. Oh, I don't like that. Yeah. Just create some squirrels. Great. Love that for you. Comet's very strong. Dang, guys. Showdown Skulls. Oh my goodness. All of the strong cards. Death Screener, Skyclays. And I'm drawing nothing but my weak links. It's hard for me not to like... What's going on here? We'll put a 1/1 counter on target creature. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to sacrifice this. I'm going to attack with my 4/4. Dismember. Okay. Oh my goodness. Whenever you cast a spell this turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Yeah, I think we might be SOL on this one, folks. We're gonna move on from this game, mainly because I'm not really interested in playing against a Comet. There are ways that we could have won it, but I can feel my mental shifting as soon as I'm playing that game, and I'm like, nope, don't want to do this. I'm not feeling it, not feeling good. I can feel my like negativity shifting, and I think that's something to be aware of, like very conscious and like on top of, to recognize when you're feeling good, when you're feeling bad. Don't force yourself to be doing things that you're not going to enjoy. At the end of the day, Magic is for fun. I do also want to win, but not at the expense of, mental health. Although that might just be the Sunday morning crowd, honestly. I don't know if that's what I'm feeling here, if what I'm seeing, what I'm noticing, but it seems to be the baseline. Now, J. Steverino, are you the same? Opponent goes first. We're going to keep. That's fine. Beginning of your end step, if you gain life this turn, create a 1/1 white cat creature. So we're going to play this, and then we're going to play this. And then we are going to play this. And then we're going to attack with that. And now there are 2 getting in. Boom, gain a life. Deals 4 damage as I choose. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. dash. Four or five double strike vigilance. And then they're gonna flip it. Oh, they didn't? Oh, it's activate only as a sorcery. I wonder if they did that accidentally. Black Cleave and a Tali. And a Res Tali. Okay. Yeah. 6/6. They draw a white source to cast their burial rites. It's unlucky. Oh, nope. Choose an artifact or creature card from it. Fair. They get me. Screaming Nemesis kills them. I'm gonna block, yeah. Good game. They're trying to do a black-red reanimator thing. Which, I mean, I'm here for. I'm here for the people that are brewing and playing some fun, interesting decks. Dynamite. Seasoned. I'm here for seasoned. We will keep. Noxjet. Nice. You're gonna daze me? That's funny. I thought I was gonna get dazed. Like, you hit me with like a force of will. Nice. Gonna hit me for 6, and I'm gonna have nothing. No attacks. I'm going to be able to block his 3-2. He's going to get in with his 3-2. Hopefully I'm going to be able to kill that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got one card in hand. Exert. You can play it this turn without paying its mana cost. Sure. Don't mean you can play it, brother. One, two, three. Sacrifice 4, 8. Good game. Yeah, that Dothai play was not good on their part. It doesn't resurrect, you have to cast it. 2-2. Let's see if we can do that again. Bucky Mac. I'm here for the quick games. I think that's one of the reasons that I enjoy playing the aggro. Yeah, we're gonna 100% keep this. You gonna mulligan? Oh, and you'll notice I changed my card sleeve. I changed this, I don't know when I changed it actually. But I do enjoy this. I am not a big spider fan, so if you're an arachnophobe, I apologize. But I just think this bird is so cute. You know what they say, you get into your 30s and you start enjoying birds. I don't know who says that or why. It's honestly, we should probably, something we should look into, but they do. Ooh, okay. Voice. Exile the top card. You may play that card this turn. Whenever one or more cards are put into exile from your library and or graveyard, put a 1/1 counter. Can't play Gideon, sorry. This becomes a human and gains. I want I'm gonna play that. And we're gonna end turn. Booster tutor, okay. We're gonna pop Kellen and we're gonna Virtue of Loyalty on the end step. I'm mainly thinking, so he's very low on life right now, and we're sitting here with a Lelia and a Kellen. The Kellen can become a Fairy Rogue and gain double strike. Showdown of the Scalds is going to give us a whole bunch of like reach. And then Virtue of Loyalty. Like, we're just so far ahead. I'm curious what they have at this point. Ooh. I don't know if you heard that, but I just cracked my shoulder like no one's business. Swords to Plowshares. Gains life equal to its power. Yes, sir. It's a good card. That's a very good card to get off booster trigger. The fact that this acts as like a little Lotus Cobra is pretty cool, I will say. So we're going to play a Virtue of Loyalty. We're going to level up. We're going to play this. And honestly, we're just going to play this. No attacks. We're just going to give things 1/1 counters. Not attacking is a rough thing that turn. Pillage a log. Look at the top X where X is twice the number. Put one of them into your hand and the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. So, look at the top 10 of 29. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess it is 29. We're still at the very early stages. Omnath. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna play this. Next. No attacks. I'm just gonna give everything a 1/1 counter. Soul Guide Lantern, sure. Sacrifice, draw a card. Omnath is a very fun card. It just requires all the fetch lands. In the Arena Cube, I think it's the Arena Cube specifically, there is like 3 of each fetch land, which is just crazy. Okay. We're going to start by playing this. And we're going to put a 1/1 counter on. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. Boom, boom. Oh, undo that last one. We're gonna put a 1/1 here. When this enters, we're gonna kill the Omnath. And then I am going to play this. When I do this, target creature you control. I'm gonna do that there. We're gonna autopay. I'm gonna play that. And we're gonna all attack. Yeah, you're gonna take 6. I'm sorry, Glorybringer, that I did not get to cast you. Paused. Okay, cool. We had a very, very, very powerful hand there. Love that for us, always. Now, 3. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but my cat just like, he holds his little face and sleeps behind me. And he just like, I don't know if he yawned or like wheezed or what, but we're gonna keep this. And we're gonna lead with a Vagabond. Which is worth noting, I don't know if leading with Ragavan is correct. You gonna hit it? Hit it, brother. Oh. How do I want to play this? I think I want to Voice of Victory it. Creature. Creature land. Nice. You gonna block? What you got going on, Mr. Voice of Victory? First lightning. Nice. No blocks. Well, that's your whole turn. Giver of Runes. Ooh, and we will 100% play the Ocelot Bride. Now, the Giver of Runes is gonna be scary. If we would have drawn a land, I would have removed it. But we did not, so here we are. Ooh, Flage. For Voice or for Ocelot? Fair. Yeah, nice. Deals combat damage to player. Exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Only that turn. So I can't play it this turn. He's no lightning. He likes it. Sure. It's annoying. Two, 4, 6. Down to 3. If they draw... Nope, they can't even flash. Ooh, should have Scalds. That might let them do something. They've got a Comet and a Grim Lavamancer. So, whenever this enters, it deals damage equal to its power to any target, which means his face. So, good game. Pyrogoyf is good. Who knew? All right. Well, we turned that around from a little bit of a rocky start, so I'll take it. Loot tree. We're going to keep this. Uh-oh. Ooh, a wish block talisman. Do I want to... Do I want to Felia? Yeah. I want to Felia while he's got mana down. Leash's bubble. Box open. He's got 4 mana. What you got going on over there? Adeline. Three is coming in. I'm gonna end turn. Like, what's got him pausing so much? Ancestral Recall. Okay, cool. You probably should have done that earlier in the turn, honestly. But I mean, to each their own. Oh, they want to brain freeze themselves? Universal Passage. Mogs. Nothing crazy. Okay, 2 pieces of power. Got 4 cards in hand, 5 cards in hand. Do they have a removal spell? Lion's Eye, Chromatic Star. I'm probably about to get comboed out by something here. But they gotta do a lot of thinking first. Holding priority so you can Lion's Eye. So they're able to Lion's Eye, Mox, Purochrome, Dotsies, Multiversal, Ancestral. Well, I'm gonna make them do it, but I'm like 99% sure that they've got it pretty easily here. Yawgmoth's Will is a broken card, and they've already got the, yeah, we're not gonna make them go through it. We're gonna concede that one. They're, not very confident in their skills. I should make them play through it. It's pretty obvious that they don't know what they're doing, but 4-3, I will take it. Some nice packs there. Claim them all up. And hey, thanks so much for watching this draft, guys. I really appreciate it. Remember, my name's Cody Lee. I upload a new draft video every single day. If you're interested in learning how content creation, Magic the Gathering, if you're interested in being involved, follow along. Really appreciate it, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.